All right, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Kroq-Gar Does the Southlands, which is in no way an allusion to porn that I used to watch as a kid. So let's take let's take a look at what we got so far. We have a heavy rain on the Kingdom of Beasts. We're dealing with Clan Mordkin here, which still has one little hold fast we got to deal with. Let's go over some of the tips you guys have given me about how to play the lovely lizard dudes. So Deep Bison says, keep in mind that if you want the geomantic web to upgrade to the next level, each location needs to have the same level geomancy building within it. So let's actually do this, because this will play into another one that Leia Wooten says, please actually read the geomantic web tooltip, which has a bit of sarcasm and a maybe be an insult, but I'll take it either way. So the strength of the geomantic web affects the power of commandments issued across your territory. A settlement must be linked to another of equal or higher strength if it is to operate at its maximum potential strength. The color of the rings around settlements indicate the current strength of the geomantic web there. A pulsing ring indicates that a settlement is not operating at its maximum potential strength. Upgrade the strength of the web in nearby settlements in this case. Let's take a look. So we got some action going here. This shows us the strength. A little lovely orange color. Even more like a red. So, let me take a look at the building browser. Is there a geometric shrine of the old ones? Is there an actual building that is tied to the geomantic pylon? Okay, so we need to get those up. That plays heavily into another ability or a comment here. Let me see if I can find it. Upgrade your geomantic pylon in all provincial capitals. So that's the Temple of Skulls. That's your provincial capital. These are settlements within. I'm sorry. These are settlements within the province. You can only get 3 levels and higher by having 2 adjacent provincial capitals with geomantic pylon buildings. So if we were to just kind of take that, that would mean this Teotihuacan and the Temple of Skulls, or which one? Yeah, Teotihuacan. So we would want, level 2 on both, because they're adjacent. So you have a level 4 and level 5 adjacent to each other. Your geometric web strength will be 4, the lower of the 2, just as the tooltip says. So I'm sorry if I'm kind of blitzing through this, but I want to really kind of wrap my brain around it. So hopefully you guys are following along if this is your first time kind of touching on this stuff. And just some notes about the campaign. We're doing 45 minutes episodes. That seems to be the overall desire of the folk. For those of you guys joining us for the first episode here, we're only on turn 9, so you haven't missed much. We've just kind of wrapped up a little bit of the Clan Mordkin here. They're like I said, Doomglades, their last little hold fast. Let's see. Jeff Batchelor, Batch with a T, says, kill your lizard neighbors. That's these bros. You'll want the Golden Temple unique property for early cash flow. Also spam Saurus and Cold Ones only early because they are relatively cheap with Kroq-Gar while you're developing your economy and expanding. I probably won't do that, but I'll get damn near close to it. I'll do a lot of Saurus, but I'll do a nice amount of Skinks, because I like the very typical. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, 75? Shit. But see, even Skinks are only 68. But I like just this typical look of a Lizardman army having both in there, so I'll probably just do both. Now, I won't be dealing with any real big missiles, so I don't have to worry about shields just yet, but maybe I should just build the shield ones. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Saurus with shield, or 6 Saurus warriors. Okay, so we'll make one more Skink cohort probably. And then some more Saurus. Actually, we're better off just making the javelins, because so the difference between the javelin and the Skink cohort without javelins is absolutely nothing as far as combat capabilities. They have the exact same stats. There's no difference. So you're almost always better off making the Skink cohort. This goes for Quick Battle too. So you might as well just go with it. You almost get like a Roman cohort, because as you run forward, they throw their javelins, read Pillums, at the enemy. So you might as well make the Skink cohorts with javelins. Let's take a look. Praetorius has another fact here. Diplomacy, especially confederations with the other lizardmen, requires a lot of cash due to their cold-blooded logic. They want strong displays, so cash is king. I needed 120k to confederate with Itza and 80k to confederate with Last Defenders in my Hexwalla campaign. Fuck that. Lizardmen special this is still Praetorius. Lizardmen special resources are obsidian for Saurus, herbs for skinks, units and heroes, exotic animals for all dinosaurs, and gold for Kroq-Gars. Cold ones and Temple Guard and Saurus, Scar veterans. Okay. I don't really know what that means as far as special resources go. Does that mean that obsidian gets bonus for Saurus or something like that? Or the building? Let's take a look here. Yeah, so this is the herb building. I don't think I've made that. Yeah, let me take a look. It'll at least be in my building browser. Or maybe not. Grazing pastures. Open coast. Ah, here we go. Yeah, okay, so that, like he said, this gives you bonuses for skink chiefs, priests, and skink units. Okay, I understand what he's saying now. So obsidian is what I want for if I want better Saurus. Or at least cheaper, better recruitment rank and lower upkeep. Lizardmen have lots of landmark buildings, although most of them are in Lustria. Itza has a really good one for fighting Skaven and Chaos. The Golden Tower and Southlands will bring in lots of cash. Okay, so we definitely want that. Use the cold-blooded healing abilities on heroes and individual units as it heals but does not revive. Be careful to use it while engaged, though, as it drops melee defense and speed. Definitely. We kind of know that from our quick battle experience. So that kind of sums up some of the big tips that we got. So thank you guys so much for leaving those tips in the comment section. I'll summarize or at least get like through 4 or 5 tips to the beginning of every single campaign to kind of help fine-tune what we're doing here. So do please continue to leave those tips. I will always credit you, and I'll always talk about those tips here in the beginning half. Now, one thing I want to jump into before we jump into the meat and potatoes here is do some naming. I basically went through the comment section, and I just did it chronologically. Whoever said something first, you got priority in naming something. So pretty much everything here is not relevant except for Feral Stegodon. Lost in Time is the first one. And let me read the little blurb he said here. This is going to be... I copied and pasted, so this might be a little bit rough. A long time ago, this was one of Mazdamundi's Stegodons he rode, but after a harsh battle, he was left behind in harsh conditions and in bad shape. But through sheer willpower, he got back on his feet and ran to his master. But wasn't welcome, so he heard of the mighty Kroq-Gar. He set out. Through the desert and the Badlands he went, through killing skeletons and orcs who were sent out to hunt him after months of the killing and moving. He reached Kroq-Gar. With spears, arrows, and scars all over him, Kroq-Gar took him in and healed him, accepted him into his army, and they fought side by side for hundreds of battles, until he fell left behind, thought to be dead once more. But, unlike Cruel Mazdamundi, which is an edit I've made, his master brought him back into the army, and at this time, it was the Skavens they fought. Lost in Time would charge headfirst into any Skaven unit, infringement upon of him impaling anyone on the impaling anyone on the front line. He had a new scar for everyone he killed, and had a total of 10,000 after 3 fights in Kroq-Gar's army, and all others he had in Mazdamundi's army. So, Lost in Time, badass of Mazdamundi. And even more badass with Kroq-Gar, going through many, many, many leagues to be in the service of the mighty Last Defender himself. I believe we have some Saurus warriors to name. The Slayers of the Lost Plateau. We'll go with these guys. Oh! Of Lost Plateau. Let's squeeze it in. And we do have Saurus Spears. We will rename to Spears of the Old Ones. Absolutely thematic. Loving that. Skink Priest had it. There was a good one for Skink Priest as well. Temple Guard. I don't have Temple Guard. Skink Hero. Oh, I love this. I love this one. Okay, so Skink Hero is... shit. Antsy Pants. Antsy Pants the Restless. Nice. The next Skink Priest is Wizard Lizard, and I can't wait to do that. Plenty of other units here to name, though, guys, so have at it. Feel free to mention anything in the comments, and we'll get it all named for you. So let's take a look at what we got here. No blessed spawnings available. No quests. Oh, we got to take out Vomik. Let's see here. If I go quiet every so often, it's because I'm taking a huge jug of water. Helps keep my throat lubricated. Let's smash this shit. Jawohl. Yeah. I mean, let's just start off with a good battle. I could auto-resolve that, but what's more enjoyable than just a one-sided Lizardman versus Skaven win, right? The Battle of the Cursed Jungle. Now, this place in lore is a cursed jungle. Very unique. You know, what the fuck lore doesn't have a jungle that's just absolutely balls out cursed? I don't ever want to spend time in jungles. For those of you that have spent time in jungles, you can let me know in the comment section if you thought it was a good idea. It sounds terrifying to me. Let's just go ahead and do deployment. This can be real quick and easy. Yes. You guys on this side. Put you guys on this side. Easy. And this is big badass right here in the center. And start that shit. I mean, this is gonna be just a no holds bar fuck fest. I actually have to go all the way out to do it. Again, I almost never use this view. And I have like the special camera on too. Here, get some shots of these guys charging about. Yeah, good crocky. So I do have the mod that does add variety to each one of these guys to look a little bit cooler. Even get this cinematic camera going. Love the look. I love the look of like the Lizardmen units. I mean, they hit the way they look in the lore a lot better than the lore did. The tabletop interpretation of Lizardmen is actually quite boring. The actual art for these guys are huge, lumbering, like just steroided out Russian fucking Lizardmen, and they look so cool by comparison. And then when you actually look at the models, they like just like Habsburg, slack-jawed, not really cool-looking models. So always kind of interesting how they did that. Oh, these guys already engaged over here. Okay, the little summon there. Not too worried about that. Those clan rats are going to be just driven off quickly. Just bring these guys up. Have you bros just ride them down. Just bring that all the way. Oh god, another summoning. Kind of do this for you guys. I don't want you guys to get sick watching. There we go. I use cinematics. So, real cool thing, just a little quick aside. The cinematic soothing, if you have it all the way this way, it's off. So turn it down low, drop that bass down low, and you'll get the camera that rather than it being like a hard stop, it's just a little bit more enjoyable, less of like a judder, and more of like a smooth, like, oh, if I like spin the camera like that, it comes to a smoothing, slow stop versus just this like harsh like slam. Like, oh god. Okay, so let's get some charges going on, yeah? Given slaves. Iron rats with spears. Forest warriors, given slaves. This. Okay. Yeah, just get up in that ass. Do you guys... That right there. Barrel Stegodon just going to town everywhere. Kroq-Gar here. Spear infantry, huh? Interesting. Does he have anti-large? Oh, yeah, on foot. I didn't know that. I guess I never really think about, like, him on foot. Blow through these dudes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep him in good health. Yeah, that skink. Oh, it's a skink cohort. I was like, that's that lizardman nuke cohort. It's kind of getting beat up. This is Saurus with shields. Good thing these are the shield variants that are getting shot with shit. Anson's pants is just up in that ass over there. Look at him. Thread the needle. Okay, so hopefully we'll get this guy down here quick soon. Pop a little cold blood on you. Alright, look at us just rampaging through everything. Man, these guys are rampaging. Speaking of. Let's just give them some extra defense. Don't want to lose a unit because we're being foolish here. Yes, look at that. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Destroy those clan rat spears. Where are you guys? Good, good, good. Hope I can target this and not kill my own guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Little FPS slowdown. Sorry about that. It's the nature of the beast. This is still on ultra size units, so. Oh yeah, look at him cast over there. Oh! That was good. Okay. Get these guys charging in. Kroq-Gar, come on, do your job, dude. Yes. Cola Spear Riders are so cool looking. So in the lore, in tabletop, these guys have had many, many, many different iterations. Like right now, they kind of look like more like raptors or kind of like younger carnosaurs or T-Rexes. There was originally they looked very thin and like kind of gangly, almost more just like raptors. And they kind of got this like brutish look to them in 6th edition. So they kind of, sorry, that was probably pretty brutal for you guys. They had like a pretty unappealing look, and they changed that. They're pretty beat up too. Alright, so let's kill this dude. I want Vomik dead. Everyone, can we just urge on Vomik? Get that quest completed. When they changed them from these, like they were really brutish. They hungered. They were really down low. Like see how these guys, these heads like kind of go up. It used to be that the heads were like basically the body would go up, then the head would come down. So they looked really brutish, really oafish, and really dumb. They looked really, really bad. And then they changed them to where they are now, where it's kind of like a mix of like the brawny look of the oafish ones, but also like the kind of slender, quick look of like the more raptor-like ones. I love the way they look now. Let's just, can we not kill this guy? Look at this, dude. It's disgusting. And I'm so sorry, guys. I figured the fattest pack of lizardmen in the world couldn't kill this guy. Everyone just converge on him. Just really swarm him. Oh, yes. He's just in there, just like... The land before time. He's almost dead. There we go. Okay, cool. We got that done. We got that quest done another way, too. Knocked out that armory. Really only lost some Skaven. Or, I'm sorry, some... Oops. Some skinks. Don't tell them I said that. Shit. So, overall, a good fight. Now, it will be interesting fighting other Lizardmen with this. A little bit here. Because it's like we don't really have much AP, so it's just going to be a conga line of lizards and dinosaurs slapping each other around with their tails and shit. So that will be kind of interesting. Kill and eat, for sure. Although, sacrificing to Sotek sounds good. I'm sure the Lore Master would appreciate this. I mean, it's only an 8% unit replenishment, so it's like pretty marginal, but fuck it. Alright, so Battle Master is good bonus to leadership. Oh, the other Trickster Shard. And I love when I see these items that are actually in the tabletop game. It just kind of makes it like that much better for me. As a whole, the game's that much better for me. We could probably just finish these guys off now. Auto-resolve this one. Yeah. Oh man, that really beat the shit out of those dudes. Now 10%? Yeah, it stacks too. Oh no. It also would have said like it lasts for X amount of turns, so I don't think it stacks, but we'll do it. Yeah, it doesn't stack, but it would be up here. Clan Morkin is destroyed. We have them knocked out completely now. Even better. Casualty replenishment rate. Nice. Okay, good. Got some good levels off that. Let's see. First the Midnight Min is super strong. Roiling Skies thing is pretty good too. Let's do that. 25 seconds of minus 25 melee defense will be very good when we're fighting against other, what's it called? Lizardmen. Let's see here. Let's just make him a beat stick. I really want to just have him be like a terror in the night. Good melee attack. Not the best, but I mean, what's Kroq-Gar without just being like a complete powerhouse when it comes to slapping things around? I mean, I could spend time into Proud Warrior, but that's going to be so marginal of a gain for them. Oh, we even get more levels. Even better. Got super high armor, so cool with that. I'll put just round it to a nice even 60. You know, I like even numbers. You can put anything up your butt if you're brave enough. Okay, so let's... I just want one more unit of Skink Javelins, and then we'll do... I don't have the most income, but the upkeep on these is so fucking small. 5 more upkeep, screw it. Okay, anything we can build city-wise? Nope, nope, nope. Rights. That would have been probably pretty good. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and end that turn. Yeah, you guys were saying about the processors. Like, hey, getting an i9 reduces it to one core, so it's not going to matter. I want a faster processor in general, just because I'm rendering a lot, I'm streaming a lot, stuff like that. People always make the claim for Ryzen, but I'm really big into Intel. Kind of like an Intel fanboy. So as soon as the i9 9900K comes out, I will finally be crafting the spaceship. But it will cost more, so I'm probably going to do some more streaming soon. Get that going up in this piece. And I'll be doing a lot more of these faster. By that I mean these campaigns. I was in England obviously for a week, so it kind of put a damper on this. Ooh, we get 3 Blessed Warriors. Capture 3 battle captives. Okay. Search technology, easy enough. Done. Kill 500 enemies in battle. See? The Kingdom of Beasts has a surplus. Let's do this one. Start making the thing towards oh, what's it called? Income from all buildings. Public order. Do you have the growth? Okay, we got growth. So let's do Don't need military. Yeah, let's do this. Well, I don't really plan on making many more skinks, but it's nice to have the resource. But what is this one? This is income generated. Damn, that's pretty sizable income. We do need more income, so we'll actually go with skink favelas. That does say favelas. And what are we working towards? Yes, more weapon strength for them. Definitely fucking yes. Click all the way through to that. Yeah. Yes, good, Anakin. So, I guess the goal is to knock out our bros here, which is kind of sad. But we do have a... I didn't know it was so hard to confederate with them. They will only consider strong emotive states when engaging in diplomacy. Of me. But I have non-aggression with them, don't I? Yeah, fuck. Oh well. I've got like nothing else revealed over here.
It is time.
Don't yell at me, Dawe. So I guess that's our next big move is going over there. I kind of want to just see what's over here real quick. Yeah, man, whatever. Whatever you said. In that turn. So Doomglade. We could just take that over. But I don't really want to open up that portion of the map or that border to conflict if we don't have to just yet. I don't know. I'm always like I'm so like intrepid when it comes to attacking the same race as me. I'm like, no, why can't we just be friends? Give me your special golden temple. I've heard that this is actually one of the worst starting locations in the game, even though it's actually pretty strong once you get into the mid-late game. But I guess starting location-wise, it's so sparse of like actual like stuff to do. Like, okay, well the only option here is to go this way, then this way, this way. Like, it's pretty linear in the front end, but like once you get beyond this point, the only way through is here. So it's like this entire portion of land is almost like immediately defendable. You don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of cool, at least. Lovely Darklands here. We've kind of talked about the little island here that's got like lizardmen on it. The island of Draggles, Dragon Isles. Oh, look at this. You can almost see it. Oh, what? Yep, there it is. Volcano Pass. Is that what it is? Desolate Pass. Can we actually like zoom in there? No, of course we can't. Why would we be able to, right? Oh, Desolation of Nagash Province. Uh-oh. Karak Azul. Can you look at this? Guys, I've never done this much of the map. I don't know if you can actually go right here. But you do have the actual mountain that Tresh Craventail is like right here. And he kind of like watches over the pass there, I believe it actually is. There, I can't remember the actual map. He watches over that pretty much and kind of like has it locked down. So anytime anyone wants to get through it, they have to basically pay a ransom to the Skaven. And the Skaven pull from... There's a Karak around right here. Maybe I'm going too far north. I think the Karak's actually like around right here. And there's another one over here, and they pull goblins and black orcs from both those locations and turn them into slaves. And they sell those. Like the chief export of that mountain is slaves, and it makes them one of the most powerful and richest of all Skaven kind of kingdoms, is because of that. You know, right up here you've got Kislev. Kislev has kind of got two parts to its empire. It's got this portion right here, which is like pretty much like the heart of it. And there's another portion that's actually right here, because there's a big plateau right there. And then it drops down to like Zarnagrund. Right? Yeah, Gulf of Kislev. So this is all right here. And you've got all the Kurgan are right here, which will be another Norskin tribe, basically, another Marauder tribe. And the Kurgan have a bunch of incursions into the northern portion of Kislev and take a bunch of it. So I bet you the Kislev campaign will start off with having a massive invasion of Kurgan already in it, and you have to fight back and reclaim the majority of Kislev. I bet you that's what's going to happen. Otherwise, you just have this huge block of land already claimed. It's like when you're playing, you know, Altdorf, when you're playing against, when you're playing, or here it is. Altdorf's like right there. In fact, it is exactly right there. When you're playing the... Oh, no, it's right there, isn't it? Yeah, fuck, I'm stupid. When you're playing the Empire, you know, you don't have all of the Empire unified under you. So they have to kind of make it an interesting campaign, right? And that's the way I think you would do that. At least I hope. Okay, so let's take a look. Sorry, totally on a lore tangent there. Hopefully that's enjoyable. So what is their relative strength to ours? They have 48, we're 9. Psh. Let's go a peeing. Let's loot. No, I'm always so wary to loot shit. Let's just start heading over here. Kinda, we can march. We don't have to worry about them doing anything. Well, let's just take the Golden Tower. Let's just do it right off the bat. It's bad move, bears, but let's just knock it out. Rip the bandage off. Rip the bandage off the butthole. If there's any like kind of lore little tidbits you guys want, go ahead and comment below. Let me know. Like, hey, you know, can you go into the relative relationship between these two factions or something like that as it pertains to what you're doing or whatever. I mean, feel free to. I'll usually kind of do that on the fly as I think of things. But please, by all means, guys, let me know. I don't know if I've ever gone into Karak Zorn with y'all, but Karak Zorn's really cool. They're the southernmost dwarven hold, and they were lost to antiquity sometime right as the Karazankor started to decline. Oh, wait. This sequence further improves the process of weapon manufacture, ensuring that the Saurus have the very best equipment with which to fight. Fuck yeah, it does. What's our next one? Melee attack, even better. 10% melee strength. That's nothing to scoff at, so let's take a look here. What does this have? Oh, wow. Golden Tower's got temple guards? Shit. Golden Tower of the Gods. Public order, income, research rate, untainted. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty damn good. Alright, guess we're doing this. What does that trade give me? Oh, just 60 tariffs? Fuck it. Let's just consume these guys. Yeah, guess we're doing this. Sorry. I'm unreliable right now. This feels dirty. Okay, so this is going to be a challenging one, but not really. But, I mean, we'll be able to choke them with all of our little skinky poos. So let's fight this. Yeah, Karak Zorn was kind of like lost to antiquity, and it was kind of suspected that it was overrun by lizardmen. So it was really cool when they announced Total War Warhammer 2 to see that on the map. It's the very first time we've seen Karak Zorn as anything other than a lore blurb that talks about them being lost to time. And they were lost at a time that it was right before the War of Vengeance, or the War of Beard, War of the Beard as it's properly called, for those of you that are High Elf fans. And they weren't able to really recapture it. And the War of the Beard drained both factions so much that they couldn't do anything to go and capture at that point. Like, the High Elves had to completely retreat from the mainland of the Old World, and the Dwarfs just went back to their holes entirely and couldn't really branch out anymore. Let's just kind of pepper you guys within this. Spears on the left and right sides. Again, I have to put this up here. Cool. Man. That. We'll do all of these guys on the left side. Barely see shit. Got hide foliage on, right? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Fuck all. Okay, so these guys will be 3. You'll be 2. Guys over on the right side with our Cold Wind Riders. The monster we do not want It is AP and it is anti-infantry, so that's cool and all, but if it goes up against those Temple Guard, it will get slapped around bad, so we do not want that. Fuck it. Oh. Well, only lost a little bit. So, doesn't start that battle. They don't have a ton. Again, you want to get these guys down fast. They are spear riders, so they do have AP, they do have anti-large. They're not the fastest things in the world, so we want to make sure we hit them. If you guys hear a cat meowing or anything like that, I apologize. It's Southern California, so we are in the middle of a heat wave. I cannot keep my door closed like I usually do, or else I can't record during the day, and that drastically hinders my ability to get content out. So please deal with any weird random noises. I didn't want this for you. Them right there. Oh, white little thingy. Speed that up. Ah, I love that button. Your troops have uncovered hidden forces. Oh, chameleon skinks. No one likes those. Okay, so let's do you guys over to here. You right there. There. I want 2 warriors on that. Alright. Guys there. We'll have these guys go wildly around. That there. We get this just right up the old crotch. Oh yeah, just a hail of gunfire into him. I do want the closer. Where's their lord? So I want my lord to go right for their lord. Kroq, get in there. That on that. You guys right. Nope, not Temple Guard. Pressure shields, that'll do. See if I can angle this right. It's going to hit my guys a little bit, but I'll deal with it. Yeah, perfect. Nice. We'll get them going into there. You guys go into this. You guys can just start shooting into these Temple Guard. Oh, yeah. Oh! Take that, skinks! Nice. Okay, perfect. Nice, now we can get our other skinks in here, do some rear charges. Get you to that, yeah. Oh, let's just beat squad down on Karak there. Temple Guard. Temple Guard. Bold one Spear Riders. Let's actually pull them off and go into there. You guys into here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. I mean, we're not braced, but whatever. Cold Spear Riders are just one of those things I'm not overly worried about. They don't really do a significant amount of damage. Good show, mate. Well, that a crushing and a Russian. Nice. So, we don't have to do anything here. We can end this battle because it is just a town siege. So everything's fucking dead. Hope you guys enjoyed the Ever-Chosen. The glorious Ever-Chosen Summer Invitational. We may or may not be doing more. Who knows? I do know, and I can't tell you. But I can tell you that I do know. But I don't know if we're doing anything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know what I mean. Hopefully, I mean, I know Turn and I are going to do more. That's all that matters. Whether or not CA decides to do it with us, we will find out in the future. But man, I had such a good time. It was, I mean, I've never been out of the country, so that was my longest flight, 10 hours, which I didn't mind that much. I bought a Switch exclusively for it. Thank you, Best Buy credit card. So let's just occupy. Charmed Shield, nice. That's like some good magic resistance. Oh, damage resistance, huh? Ward save, nice. Did a shit ton of damage to the enemies there. Win the following battle, Kroq-Gar's army. Fucking cat in my room. Revered Spear of Loxlaw. Oh, it's against Dark Elves, huh? That's actually pretty easy. Because there's not a single Dark Shard in here. But I've never done this fight, so there could be some reinforcement. Reinforcements expected. The War Hydra will be the hardest thing, and even then, you can just throw Saurus with spears against it. Okay, goody good. Goody gumdrops, Errol. Oh, commanded to a horned one? That's pretty sick. I do want to put him on that. I'll put him part of like the beat squad. He loses some melee attack, loses some melee defense, and some weapon strength. But of course, gets the bonus of being on a cold one. I really just want to put him on a horned one, so we'll do that quickly. Right, so he has a lovely cold one mount. Making my way downtown with my cold one mount. We get the Temple Guard here too. Nice little defense in our garrison. So, okay, goody. Oh shit. Oh god, look at that thing. Oh. Blah. Word declared. Yeah, I really wish I could have not done that, but I don't have a choice. Hey! Count Evald. I won't betray you. Promise. Be here. I cannot do anything with you. I'm just going to have to... Oh, fuck. I'm just going to have to wipe you out. Resetra, the Silver Host. Hopefully we'll have Neferata here. Where's the jungle? What can we build here? I mean, I would like to get Chameleon Skinks. I'm just not sure how worthwhile that building is. What can I build in the place of that building? So we could build some of this, some scrying pool. Oh, and that's nifty. Beast Lair. No way I can put that there. Cold One Caves. Now that's kind of cool. Weapon Crafters. What is it? Weapon Crafters Commune. What is that? Where is that? Where in the hell is that? Good God. Weapon Crafters Commune? You're wondering, yes, this is absolutely my first time playing Lizardmen, so I don't know what the hell or where the hell that is. Well, looks like the world will never know. Ah. There it is. Well, open and shut case there. Figure that one out, Johnson. There's your problem right there. Tear down right. I really want them to add Ripperdactyls, which are the combat variant of Pterodons. So as far as things that are missing for the Lizardmen, Ripperdactyls, Salamanders, Jungle Swarm, not Grimlock. It's basically a Carnosaur that's a poison variant. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. There's really not a ton of things missing from the Lizardman roster. The Dreadsaurian isn't in the Lizardman book, guys. No, you want it, but it's not there. So let's end this turn, and I think that'll come out to the end of this episode. I want to at least put a little bit of pacing in here, so hopefully the next one we'll put up on Monday or Tuesday after we compile some comments from you guys. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching here today. Well, again, we'll let this turn finish and see what kind of happens. naming anything, any kind of lore attachment you want to it, just like we did with the Feral Stegodon being named Lost in Time. I will read that out in the playthrough here, so go ahead and feel free to name whatever you want. Give me any tips. I'll read those out at the beginning of every single episode. And we'll continue our march through the kind of Southlands. It's Southlands. It counts.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is no...
Thank you. Frederick Williams, the name of that narrator. So we need to capture more people. We have 17 turns to do it, so we have plenty of time. Okay, cool. So, guys, we'll come back with our next episode, and we'll hopefully knock out the remainder of the Southlands jungles and put that under our scaly grip, and then move maybe north to the crater of the Walking Dead. Karak Zorn, I don't see a reason why I want to attack them. If you guys have a good reason for doing it, let me know, and I'll have at the door the Dawei. Maybe just try a variety of kills. We'll go up here, maybe over west into the greater Southlands area. I feel like I'm like an announcer talking about crime throughout Southern California because it's called the Southlands. But either way, guys, thanks. Oh, let's do this real quick. Let's just, I don't want to cold cock you. Scouting. I like that. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm going to start doing a lot more stuff with my Twitter, so go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's at Italian Spart, because Acus wouldn't have fit. So fuck me, right? But again, guys, thanks for watching. Look forward to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all that action. Do check out my Patreon, but have a good one and take care.